Welcome to my channel, Robert Phil. Today the topic is not to talk about any wellness athlete. It's to talk about myself, about my life story, and I'm gonna show you one place where where I started my career on football, federate, and then I'm gonna put some pictures as well to you to see on my stories. I'm registered as a professional footballer since my age 7. Then I would like to show you guys where I start in this amazing place where I play what they call futsal. Yeah. Then I move for the I move for what we call 11 players on a field, like the normal football. This is futsal. Then from there, that's where I start as young age, 7 years old, play there. Then I move for a club called Rio de Moro, local one, not here, but this is where I start my football life. Then most of you people don't know about my story, about I'm playing football for so many years, and I just finished my career at age 27. And when I get to London, because it's my last address, London or Leeds, in 2011, I come with that feeling like I should play football again. I look to Leeds United, I tried to go to Leeds United, but unfortunately things didn't go the way I think. And then I start wash dishes. Then, Robert Phil start wash dishes. It's a great story because it's a story of my life. It's gonna come in my book. I'm doing like my autobiography, and I think it's gonna be nice to all of you to listen a little bit about these stories. This amazing story I have to count to you guys. Where I start my career as professional footballer, as young age. Unfortunately, my son, at least my oldest son, is now 11 years old, and unfortunately for me, it doesn't seem he likes too much football. With his age, I already play for a lot of clubs before. With 11 years old, already been in 4 clubs, 4. And in total, in all my career, I've been in. I play in Portugal. I play in Switzerland, and I play in the beginning in UK, but then I just stopped. But what is what it is. Even this is the life, and dealing with, for someone who's going out with the big players now, big names, Ricardo Quaresma, all these guys, very, very famous, and then go to London and I have a very beautiful story to count. Maybe some of you don't know, but when I back to UK in 2011, I don't remember. I don't forget this day. 2011, and 2011 to 11, I started work as a kitchen porter. Then 2011, 20, I met a guy called Manusho. This guy always talking about bodybuilding. And always stay in the club with him because I live by myself. And, suddenly I just love it. I love the way his passion for the heavy weights lifting because he's a power lifter. He likes powerlifting. He doesn't like bodybuilding itself. He trained hard, but he's never liked it. And look to my past, like I've been through with this, you know. I'm so, so glad to see the story of my life. You can give a big, big book. Starting my background, my father left my family, and all of these football, and then how come it's possible a guy come from football and then go to the ground, start washing dishes, and I don't have a shame to say I wash a lot of dishes. And for the people who don't know, wash dishes is work in the kitchen as a cleaner. Yeah, you clean the plates, you wash the plates. That's what I done. And get to this point where I am now, and look to this place I'm here now, this place. I feel so emotional because it's part of my life, and I really love to be here. My mother now is working here, and I just took a time to talk a little bit about something different because I always talk about bodybuilding. And I'm gonna put some pictures over there on my stories with maybe people will say, this guy just talking, you know. I'm gonna show you I'm federate on a federation of the national selection, you know, Portuguese. You're gonna see me there, my name, my number, you know, official football player. Then for me, it's something amazing. I'm so, so glad, so, so happy, you know. All this come to me and, you know, I'm so glad to all my life so far, you know, I can't regret. And then suddenly bodybuilding came to my life. I started doing a bodybuilding in 2012 with this guy. And I remember the most special guy in my career is a guy called Samuel. And it's the first guy see me lift a trophy and the first trophy bodybuilding. And when I switch over to men's physique, he's the first guy to saw me to get a trophy in men's physique. Then for me, it's such a kind of honor to be here and look to my past and see how grateful this is, how grateful this big is. End of the day, I really love to be here and with this great space one more time. And, you know, then I moved to UKBFF, won so many tough international trophies, so many trophies. And then suddenly I started coaching because I still loving wellness since 2000. And I heard about wellness in 2010. And then I started studying about the wellness at that time. The girl who mentioned about this is a girl called Mariana. And it's funny because when the wellness category came, she stopped competing. Then it's very, very funny. I haven't talked to her. I talked to her last week. I say, you should be one of the top wellness in the world because you are the first one to say you're not competing in bodybuilding because you're waiting for the wellness category. And now she's now not competing as a wellness. And we have this conversation last week. And for me, it's quite good, you know, be here, count this story to all of you. Then I start my first time when the wellness being introduced in Europe, like in England in 2017, and UKBFF FitCom. I never forget that day. And I come with my 3 wellness, Bonbon, Elaine, Paulina, and Medi Turini, and Phoebe Agnes. I feel so, so grateful for that. You know, I think all of you should watch this story. And the coach I am now, you know, is all on here. You know, that's where my story starts. And I hope you enjoy this video. Just for say to you guys, even if you have a bad moment, even if you're not successful in what you really think is better for you, I'm more successful as a bodybuilder right now than I be in the football. I earn a lot of money, yes, I earned a lot of money, but for a short time. And the recognition is not the same. And now I'm like of top guy, like a Cristiano of the wellness, or a Ronaldinho of the wellness, together with another great coaches out there, the best of all the world in wellness. Then for me it's quite, I feel quite good. I really love, but watch this video, you're gonna love it. Thank you very much. One more time, NPC Wellness Coach Robert Phil, direct from Portugal, and I'm gonna leave you with this great image. The story of my life.